Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be video 2 out of 3 for my series on Dragon Champions. This video is going to be focusing on giving you some beginner tips and things to kind of know and focus on if you're downloading the game and trying it out. And remember, make sure to go up to the settings gear, click use promo code, and put in CHOFLY if you are under level 15, aka a new player, and you will get some free rewards just for doing that. So let's get into it. Alrighty, one thing you are definitely going to want to focus on is this second tab here. You see mission 151 out of 153. Make sure you're focusing on these and doing them because they're really good about handing out rewards for completing tasks, and it will kind of walk you through the different mechanics and sections of the game. You can see I'm about to finish mine. I just hit rank 25, and rank 25 is one of the very last ones, so I'm about to complete these. I wanted to make sure and wait until I did this video to complete them. That way I can kind of show you what the end ones are looking like, and you're going to want to make sure you are focusing and getting those done. Now, I did talk about in part 1 that this game is pretty cheap compared to others in the mobile genre and how to kind of spend money wisely. I feel that getting the monthly reward is one of the better things you can get, and if you're gonna be spending money at all, you're gonna want to go into the chests, and I like doing the premium chest times 10. I'll go ahead and even do one of these in the video so you can kind of see what the summoning is like again. And now they do have promotions that go on if you're willing to open 10. There's usually some sort of extra incentive to go ahead and pull 10. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll see what we get here. All right, hero stones, very good. I typically like to look for the hero stones because, hey, we can get more champions and level up the champions that we do have by enhancing them. That's a big one. That's Freezard. So I really love finding the 30 Freezards right here. That is definitely awesome. But yeah, especially when you're a new player or on a new account and you're really trying to develop a backbone of champions, this is one of the best ways you can spend your currency. Slam open these chests, get you some champions that you can not only attain but level up. And then if I show you, now you see after that I can summon somebody, and then this is a new champion to add to my roster, and boom, it's also acquiring those stones. How we level up existing champions is how we get these star levels. You can see I got another one here, so let's summon that one. And it's also how you see how my Freezard is 4 stars and I found 30. If I found like 33 more, I would be at 65 and I would be able to star rank him up. So that is how you acquire new champions and level up the ones you have. You can see the 1-star, 2-star, all the way over here. That's how you keep increasing the power of your army in general. And while I'm here on the screen, I want to make sure and kind of walk you through, some things you should be paying attention to here. So if we look at Old Lord, the 3rd champion from the left, we can see these 2 plus signs. Now, this is really important to kind of take note of because it shows you gear that you have available to equip on them to make them stronger. So you can see, I see these 2 plus signs. I know, okay, I need to go in here, and then these are the 2 plus signs over here on the top right. So you click on here, you equip. Now, if it's one like this with like a magnifying glass, it's something that you can craft or you need to find. So you can see I need to craft this. I have 0 out of 1 currently. So I go back to the previous tier, find, and now it shows me where I can acquire that in order to go ahead and craft it and upgrade my champion. So I like to focus on the levels that have, summoning stones as rewards. So what I would do is kind of double dip. I can farm my summoning stones and get my piece of gear that I needed to drop. So let's go into the auto battle. You can only do auto battle 5 times if it's a level that drops summoning stones, but we'll do that. And hopefully we get what we need. We did. So now we click OK. We go back. And now you can see that I am closer to being able to craft that. I have 3 out of 5. So I could go back into here and go find. And since I can't do that 1 level more unless I want to pay to reset it, I can go over here to this one and do it like, I don't know, 10 times. And we'll see if it shows up here. There we go. So we needed 2 more and boom, we got it. And then you can see it shows 5 out of 5. Nice and simple, walks you through exactly what you need. So now we go here and we click craft and equip, and boom, now that's kind of how you can discern the plus signs from the magnifying glasses in order to keep gearing up your champions and making them stronger. And you heard me talking about the campaign locations that you can only farm 5 times that drop these summoning stones. And I'll show you what I was talking about really quick. So if we go to the campaign, summoning stones, I talked about this a little bit in the first video, but I want to make sure and hammer it home because I really think it's important to go through these ones that have a champion as part of the flag emblem. Go through every day, do them so you can farm up those stones. See, I got 2 stones there. You do that over the course of a long time, you're gonna have a lot more summoning stones to acquire more champions and stronger champions to flesh out the strength of your army. And then I'll go to a different level that has it right here. Boom, auto battle. I like to look for those and slam all those every day when I have extra energy and extra auto battle tickets. And while we're on the subject of the campaign and kind of talking about that, one thing you want to make sure and do, you'll notice that there's Dawn of the Order and Rage of the Clans. Now, you can't use every single champion available in both of those. You're only going to be able to use Order for the Dawn of the Order and Clans champions for Rage of the Clans. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is why it's important to kind of develop some strength in both sides of that. If we go to Heroes, we will see Freezard Order. It's in blue. If I go, and a lot of people don't even know you can navigate through your champions by clicking these arrows. So I can go right, like this, left, like this, and navigate through all of my champions. So if I'm on Freezard, you can see he is Order. If I go to the right, we can see Mortha is Clans. So those are usable in the different areas of the campaign that I showed you, the Dawn of the Order and the Rage of the Clans. So you want to have, you know, 1 or 2 really strong champions in each of those areas. That way you're not lagging super far behind in one stage of the game and able to progress easily on the other side. So you want to have at least 1 or 2 really strong damage type champions that can really carry you in the early parts of farming the campaign for each one respectively. And there are different damage types in this game. A lot of games will just have kind of damage and defense and HP, but in this game there is actually magic damage and physical damage. So if we look on my Freezard on the left side here, you will see where it shows physical armor and magic armor. This is kind of their resistance and defense against that damage type. There's the physical damage and the magic damage. And then the third one here, you see physical armor, and then magic damage. So it's the 5th one. You've got health, shield, physical, magic, and then it's going to show the damage type that they do. So Freezard says magic damage. So he does 791. It's not a bad idea when you're developing your army to have, you know, invest in some champions that kind of complement each other, that do some, you have some magic damage, have some physical damage. That way you're kind of well-rounded in your roster and you're able to kind of take down most levels no matter what they're throwing at you. So you'll see magic damage, and then physical damage. So kind of keep track and make sure you're getting a good blend of both damage types. Also wanted to quickly touch on ability scrolls. I see a lot of people just burning through these, and you'll see here on these skills on the bottom, you've got these 4 abilities here. You can pull them up and see what they do. And then right here, you see this big upgrade button, the 82 out of 6. 82 is how many I have that are eligible to upgrade that skill. 6 is how much it will cost for me to upgrade it. Now, I could click this and just go through and upgrade a bunch of skills. Do not do that. You want to prioritize these on champions that you're really using a lot and that are carries for your account. You know, especially when you're new, you want damage carries. So you want to be leveling up like my Freezard, my damage carry for my Order team. And then you go to your Clans team and upgrade the skills of your damage carry there. So when you're new, don't just go through and upgrade random skills. Make sure you're planning this and using it on champions that are really carries for you as you're progressing. And while I've got Voyran, the Trickster, pulled up, I'll show you the favoriting mechanic in this game, or bookmarking, I guess it is kind of called. So you see this little icon up here in the top right, the little star bookmark type thing. That is how you can kind of sort your champions. So you'll see here if I back out, Voyran is way down here. So on like the 3rd row, way down here, I can go ahead and click this little bookmark, and now look, he comes way up here to the front of the page. So you can use that bookmarking feature to kind of get your champions in the order you want them in, so that you're not having to kind of scroll and you can get everything kind of nice and laid out how you prefer. And while we're on the subject about sorting, the stuff on the right side is really cool. This little rune thing, that shows you what gear you're wearing on all of your champions. You can click that on or off. And then the sorting feature here. So remember, you've got the Order and the Clans. When you're new, that's your kind of 2 little campaigns you can do, 2 sides of the campaign. You can click Order, and now it will show me all of the Order champions. I can click Clans, and it will show me all of the Clans champions. So that you can use to kind of, okay, so this is the Order champions. I've got a level 24, 22, 18. So that's who I'm going to be able to use in that campaign. Go to Clans. Okay, I got this one favorited. I'm working on him. I got a 22, a 22, and then you can kind of flip it over to their gear, take a look at who you need to work on, and you can kind of sort it nice and easy so you can keep both sides of the spectrum as you're progressing in those campaigns, really organized and know exactly what you need to be working on. But yeah, let's switch this back to the default view there and back out of here. So I don't want to throw too much at you. I could go on and on kind of showing you random little beginner stuff, but hopefully that'll help get you a little foothold into the game and kind of know what you are doing. Remember, click the gear, go up here, use promo code, put in Showfly. There's a download link down in the vid description. Put in that code, get some free rewards as long as you're under level 15. And I will be working on the third and final video for this series on Dragon Champions, and I'll probably be comparing it to another game. So definitely stay on the lookout for that here in a couple days. And as always, stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.